Hi friends, I have a special gift for you in this video. If you watch this video till the end, then you will be able to grab that opportunity. You will get access to read my e-version of the book Slumdog Investor. So what is going to happen is a link is going to pop up for 15 seconds in this video somewhere, and you need to grab that opportunity to click that link. And that will give you the access to my book Slumdog Investor. So grab this opportunity, click on the link, and read Slumdog Investor absolutely free. What we study, we become that. If you go to engineering college and study the engineering subjects, hang around with the people who are becoming an engineer, and professors who are already an engineer, what do you become? An engineer. If you go to medical college, it's a similar case. You hang around with the people who are studying medical, you have books on medical, you hang around with doctors, already doctors who are your professors who teach you medical, and this is how you become a doctor. If you go to MBA college, same process, and you get MBA degree. So what you study, you become. So if you want to become healthy, you study health. And if you want to become wealthy, you study wealth. So the reason you are watching this video, I'm sure that you want to become wealthy in life. So the good idea would be to hang around with the people who are wealthy. So let's go and take lessons from some of the richest people in the world. And if you are excited, let's get started. Billionaire lesson number 1. Dream, mega dream, which comes from none other than Jack Ma, who is the founder of Alibaba Group. There are 4 types of people in the world. The first type is called dream breakers and dream stealers. As Will Smith says in the movie Pursuit of Happiness, you got a dream, you got to protect it. And these people, dream breakers and dream stealers, sometimes they are going to come in the form of the family and friends. And it will look like as if they are the most caring people in the world. But in the conversation, they explain you about the risk, they explain you about the challenges, and you feel like giving up. So you have a dream, you got to protect it. Save yourself from these dream breakers and dream stealers. The second type of people are called dream fakers. These people talk big things, talk about big achievement, which they are going to do. But when you go and take a look at their work ethics, when you go and take a look at their action part of it, when you go and take a look at the planning part of it, that is completely missing. So these people are dream fakers. The best way to understand is if somebody is a dream faker, just go and look at their work ethics. The third type of people are called dream undertakers. Now these people will not have big dreams. Let's say you discuss with them that I want a 3 BHK house. They are going to say, well, I think 1 BHK will do. So these people don't dream big dream, but it is better to have a small dream than not having a dream. So these people are called dream undertakers. And then 4th type of people are called as mega dreamers. These are the people who set their dream and goals not based on the reality and their potential, but they set in such a way that it is a scary dream and goal for them. And then they are ready to take massive action to achieve their dream. if you will listen to one of the speeches of Jack Ma, it talks about when he was nowhere. From there, he was talking about becoming the top 10 internet marketing company in the world. When you are not something, you have no value in marketplace, then what are you talking about your future? This is what decides whether you were a mega dreamer or not. So, billionaire lesson number 1, dream, mega dream. Billionaire lesson number 2, which comes from Warren Buffett, choose your heroes. Warren Buffett and Bill Gates addressed one of the gathering in Harvard. And this is where Warren talks about choosing your heroes in your life. And he says, my heroes were my parents and my teachers. And fortunately, nobody disappointed him. And they were the real heroes for him, for his life. So my question to you is, who are your heroes? Because if you don't choose the right heroes, then chances are you will end up going in a wrong direction. And the people whom you choose as a hero are also going to influence your belief system. So in your character building, the heroes whom you choose in your life, they are going to play a very, very important role. So choose your heroes wisely. Billionaire lesson number 3, which comes from none other than Elon Musk. And he talks about principles of physics. And he says, whenever I have a new idea, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check that on the fundamental principles of physics. Now, the theories which are fundamental of physics, if my idea is going to violate the fundamentals of physics, I'm not going to take it forward. And he goes one step further and he says that if it is your idea, then it is very, very dear to you. And most of the people go ahead with the idea based on the analogy, not based on the fundamental principle of physics. So especially this is something which is applicable in the field of invention, which is applicable in the field of research and development, that if you have an idea, you got to go and check on the fundamental of physics. Billionaire lesson number 4, language skills, and which comes from Oprah Winfrey. And Oprah talks about that if you have a good communication and presentation and the language skills, then you cannot stay poor. Let me run that again. If you have a good communication, presentation and language skills, you cannot stay poor. In my life, for a very, very long time, I was a complainer because I went to Hindi medium school and I was thinking that, if I would have gone to English medium school, I would have, had a good command over English. I can become successful. But even if you don't have a control over your language right now, you can always go back and work on it. Okay, I was a complainer for a very, very long time. But when I took the charge in my life, everything changed. And you can change that too. So how do you build that skills? I have done a video on which are some of the important skills you should be learning, and I have done a video on presentation skills, presentation secrets of Steve Jobs. That will give you a very large amount of idea how can you improve your presentation skills. So if you can only build on the language skills, communication skills and presentation skills, you are going to increase your income. And Warren also talks about it, that if you can work on your communication skills, then you are going to double your income. Billionaire lesson number 5, which comes from Bill Gates. Now, we are in the age of social media, and then there are a lot of courses which are going around which talks about financial freedom, working from the beaches and things like that. But if you look at some of these greatest people, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Donald Trump, all of them talk about one thing: work hard. There is no substitute to work hard. And you don't work hard because you have to work. You have to work hard because you choose to work. Nobody is there to watch these people that they should work hard. Entrepreneurs work hard because they know that they are working on something they are passionate about. And they are going to create an empire out of it. So what all these people, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, all these people have worked 100 plus hours in a week. Ask yourself, what is your work ethics and how much are you working per week? No matter whether you are an entrepreneur or you are in job, you are supposed to give your 200%. Billionaire lesson number 6, being resourceful, and which comes from none other than Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. And Jeff talks about being resourceful, and he says, ask yourself, wherever you are, whichever field you are in, are you a resourceful person? Are people reaching out to you for their solutions? Are they reaching out for you for your help? Because if that is not happening, chances are you are not a resourceful person. And he gives an example of his grandfather, who was one of the most resourceful person in his community, that people were reaching out to him for getting a lot of things done. So if you right now you are not resourceful, ask yourself, what are some of the skills, what are some of the things which I can develop which will make me resourceful? Billionaire lesson number 7, which is called do good to others. And it is also called as pay it forward. And this comes from none other than founder of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. And he says that there is a core principle of nature. Whatever you will throw in the nature will come back to you in multiples. So he says our company, when we started on the principle which was foundation for us was to do good with the people. And today also it is something which is at the core of the Facebook. So the pay it forward principle is, if somebody does good to you, you just do good to 3 other people. And that chain is going to increase. And that is what is concept called as a pay it forward. And it will multiply. So remember this very simple principle, but this is what is the attitude of gratitude. And if billionaires are talking about it, then we must focus on this. Don't forget to pay it forward. Billionaire lesson number 8, be futurist. And this comes from Steve Jobs. And what he says is, as an entrepreneur, are you imagining the future? And all the time, what he was asking was, can I build a product which can run as a part of the infrastructure of the world? I mean, people in the world will depend on the product, and my product is going to the part of that environment which is going to come in the future. And this is how you see every home now has a computer. And actually, if one can afford, you cannot survive without a computer. That is what was his thinking. You think about iPhone, think about iPod, any of his product, the way he has marketed, it has become the part of the infrastructure. And then from that infrastructure, can I take some royalty out of it? He changed the entire music industry, right? So these were the 8 lessons I wanted to talk to you today. I wanted to teach you today, and hope you would have liked it. If you have liked this video, share it with your friends and write your comment. How do you feel about this video in comment section? And I will come back to you with my another video tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.